What's going on, everybody? It is Lost in Place in the flesh, and welcome to my new channel. This is going to be my home for vlogs and rants and random things like that. Now, you're probably asking, why don't I just do this on my personal channel? Well, there's a lot of politics involved with YouTube. There are certain things that I am unable to discuss on my personal main channel. So that's what's going to be done here. You know, we're going to dive into some different topics ranging from everything from YouTube drama to religion to politics, you know, you name it. I'm going to touch on it all. And today I'm going to be focusing specifically on some YouTube drama that's been going on the last couple days, and most specifically about a certain video that I just saw yesterday. It will be linked in the description below. It's no longer on YouTube. The video is by Fisticuffs, and it's no longer on YouTube because it was flagged because of how much bullshit it was. But it's uploaded on some other sites, so I linked that just so you can see what's going on in that. And you know, you can watch it if you want. I'm going to sum up the main points of it in this video, so whatever, it's up to you. Personally, I think it's a waste of time. It's a bunch of conspiracy theory bullshit. And you know, let me get right into it. First off, I got to start off by saying I am not a Woody's Gamertag fanboy. I got no love for the guy, whatever. I respect what he's done with his channel, I respect what he does on YouTube, just like with most other fellow machinima directors and partners, you know. I respect what you do, whether I like your content or not. That's regardless, you know. And this is going to go back. We're going to go back a little ways, back to the iFly. This ties into everything that's been going on. The whole iFly Raw Instinct drama. And in the video Fist put out yesterday, his main point was how Woody's a cancer for YouTube, and he's a scumbag, and he's a money whore, and this and that. And while some of them points may have some truth to them, overall the point he was trying to get across is totally way off base and way wrong. He's basically insinuating that Woody's Gamertag insinuated the whole Raw Instinct iFly incident, that he got behind iFly, he promoted iFly's video, and that's why that video blew up, and that's why Raw Instinct was destroyed, because he was looking out for his boy T-Mart. Okay, well let's get into this, right? So first of all, you all know the backstory. You know that iFly made a video calling out Raw Instinct for stealing his content, stuff like that. And this wasn't just similar video. So Fist in his video compares it to in business, talking about two tire companies. What did he say? Firestone and I don't know, two damn tire companies, and they make a similar product but different treads. You know, it's not copying. Okay, well, first of all, we all know the facts that tags were stolen, thumbnails were stolen, and that is where the difference between having a similar topic discussed became copying and theft. Alright, now, when this went down, when this initially went down, when iFly's video went up, I happened to be home, I watched the video, was taken in by it, you know, I watched the entire video, I heard all the facts, and I came to my own conclusion, as most of you guys did. You watch the video, you come to your own conclusion, you decide what you believe. And the facts were pretty black and white as far as what really went down. Now, the way YouTube works, when there's a hot topic, you gotta be the first to get a video out to talk about it. You gotta be the guy to throw out your video and you'll get a lot of views. And that's what happened. I saw this go down on Twitter. I followed Fist for a while now. And you know, let me not discredit the guy. I really do like his Call of Duty videos. He makes some really good strategy videos. And he knows his shit about the game. But personally, I think he needs to stay the hell out of the drama because he just kind of puts his foot in his mouth most of the time. So, this is the night of the iFly video released about Raw Instinct. And it was a joke on Twitter, who's going to be the first one to do a follow-up commentary video about it? Well, guess who the very first person was? The very first video out was by none other than Fisticuffs. And if you watch that video, I'll find it. I'll put a link in the description. You watch his video, and he basically condemns iFly, calling it a bullshit claim, and that, you know, the same argument about it's similar, you know, videos, but it's not theft, it's not stealing. Well, it was obvious by watching this video that he didn't even watch iFly's full video, that he was just putting something up to be the first to get a video out about it. So, well, yeah, you decide for yourself. Watch the video. It was uploaded within an hour or two of the first iFly video. That is linked below. And where he went wrong, well, he realized shortly thereafter, when everybody jumped on iFly's side, you know, wow, he's right, he's got a really good point. He realized, well, fuck, I fucked up. I put out a video with incorrect facts, but I'm going to stick behind it. And he stuck behind it, basically claiming that, you know, it was similar, not theft, whatever. Because he was in a bind, he couldn't back up on what he already said. So he stuck to that opinion, and then from then on he was pretty quiet about it, because he knew he was fucking wrong. He knew he was fucking wrong. So then we come to the recent video by Lefty that calls out iFly for being a hypocrite. I'm not going to get into the right or wrong of that. You know, I have my own opinions. That's irrelevant. But then Fist is the first one to jump up. Oh, I've been saying all along that he's a piece of shit liar, you know. Okay, well, that he just used circumstances to validate his point, which is not a very good one as it is. Alright, so this is where it ties into Woody's gamer tag. Now, Woody apparently is hated by Fist for whatever reason. Jealousy, something that they've done, some past history, I don't know, whatever. But you can tell by watching this video of Fist that he has no love for Woody. And he blames him for basically a lot of things that we're going to talk about here. So he claims that the whole iFly video was orchestrated by Woody's gamertag to help his buddy T Martin and to funnel views from T Martin onto Woody. I'm quoting straight from the video. This is what Fist said. Alright, and how did he orchestrate this? How did he promote it? Well, he promoted it by liking and favoriting iFly's video. Well, I liked and favorited it. I know hundreds of other YouTubers liked and favored it because we could all put ourselves in the mind frame of having someone steal our content. So, Woody's at fault for liking and favoriting a video? I don't think so. And, okay, so maybe his point is that, oh, well, he's sticking up for T-Mart. He's looking out for T-Mart, and he's liking and favoring just to promote it, to help his boy out. Well, guess what? Just the other day, Lefty put out that video condemning iFly, and Woody liked and favorited that. So he ain't no iFly supporter. He just liked the video. There's nothing wrong with liking and favoring videos. It's not some big conspiracy that he's getting behind him just to support his own needs. So that's a major hole in your story there, your conspiracy theory. Alright, he calls Woody a money whore over and over and over in this video. Well, you know what, Fist, maybe you should look in the mirror, buddy, because I follow you on Twitter. You're the only person I follow on Twitter that I know of that runs ads on Twitter. That's right, this guy runs fucking ads on Twitter. There's some site, I think it's called shotshot.com, and he puts out a link to their website saying, oh, go check out, like an example, go check out the hottest 10 models of 2012. And you go to their site, and he gets paid for every link, every direct link to their site. Alright? Money whore, right? Okay. Another example, I don't know if this ties in or not, but I know Fist was like very open on Twitter about prior to Black Ops 2 being released that he had multiple copies and he's willing to sell them. He was selling for 200 plus, you know, make an offer. Hell, I'm not going to lie, I even sent him a message on YouTube inquiring about prices. I had to make him an offer, I made an offer. I never got a reply, obviously my offer was too low. So, you know, he's making tons of money off of selling a game. I don't know if it's illegal to do that, but it's kind of unethical. But whatever, I'm not even saying that that's wrong or that it's right. But the point is, that's money whore right there. Ads on Twitter, that's money whore right there. So look in the mirror, buddy, alright? Then he also goes to tie into the whole Machinima CPM thing, which supposedly Woody was contacted along with some other bigger YouTubers, Machinima guys, were contacted by another network, offered a higher CPM. And Woody, apparently they went back to Machinima and said, hey, we've been offered this, will you match it, will you do better to keep us? And Machinima complied. Machinima raised their CPM. That's, you know, about 50% higher than what most other Machinima partners are making. And Machinima did that. Machinima gave them the raise. Now, was Woody wrong for asking for it? Were any of those guys wrong for asking it? Hell no! Hell no! I give them props, as a matter of fact. You know, let's an example, let's say I work at Taco Bell. McDonald's comes to me and says, I'm going to pay you this much more to come work for us instead. Do the same thing. You know, 9 out of 10 times, I'm not even going to go back to Taco Bell and tell them this. I'm just going to leave. They had the courtesy to go back to Machinima and say, hey, we're being offered this. You're going to match it or we're gone. And Machinima chose to match it. Machinima decided to match it. Right? So, whose fault is that? Before I get too far into that, he's claiming that that's going to ruin it for all the rest of the other commentators because they're making more money and that's going to cost us money. Well, maybe that's so, maybe it's not so, but whose fault is that? Is that Woody's a Gamertag's fault? Or is that Machinima's fault for offering them more money than they could afford to pay? You tell me. You tell me. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so that... It's all Woody's fault. It's all a conspiracy that Woody's looking to crush the little guy. He's super greedy. You know what? He's looking at YouTube like a business, and I respect him for that. You know, if I get to a level where I'm making the money that he's making a shitload of money. If I get to the level where I'm making that kind of money, guess what? I'm going to run my shit like a business too. You know? I'm going to do what it takes to make it successful. And he's running it like a business. I don't see any unethical practices. Maybe they are there, maybe they're not. But for him to do some crazy slam video calling out these, it's a giant conspiracy theory. And 99 out of 100 times, conspiracy theories are a bunch of bullshit. And Fist, I think your video's a bunch of bullshit, man. From me to you, that's what I'm saying. That's my opinion on the matter. You know, again, I have no love for Woody. I don't like him. I don't hate him. Whatever. He's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. It just sounds like somebody's a little bit jealous and wants a little attention for themselves. So that's really all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be basically bearing it all. If I feel like talking about something, this is where it's going to be where I'm going to do it on this channel. So make sure you subscribe. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to probably put out vlogs as the information comes to me. You know, when I get a strong urge to talk about something that I couldn't talk about on my channel, this is where you'll find it. So hit me up with that sub. I'm Lost in Place, and I'm out of here.